This session is in continuity to our previous discussions on charting in Excel, and in this session we are going to learn about different specific chart layouts in Excel. So beginning with let's create a sample chart out of all this. I go ahead and create up a sample line chart out of all this of the data I have over here. Now to access the chart layouts option, I need to again go to the design tab under the chart tools options over here, and this is the chart tools menu over here. Charts layouts menu over here. Now the background of charts layout options in Excel is that charts layouts lets you select some specific formatting for your charts by default, which has been created by Excel pioneers beforehand. And say I have this one chart over here, and let's begin by selecting the first chart layout over here. You can see it by default creates up some additional values for my chart. It creates up additional thing called a chart title. What if I want to it asks me to that I have an option of editing the chart title over here, and I go ahead and create up a sales table over here. Then it also pops up the option of access title over here, and we can select this access title over here and put in our own value over here, say sales numbers. So this is a pre-default made chart layout in Excel, and it lets you format your Excel chart in a very specified way, in a way that has been already created by the Excel pioneers beforehand. Now let's just again click on the chart and try to change the chart layout here, and there you go. Now we have a different type of a chart layout where there is absolutely no y-axis over here, and all of this data is now being represented at the point itself. So you can see that for March the value of 16,400 is just being represented right next to it, and uh, for for product A the value of 17,800 is being represented right across to it, and this is the way it goes for all the other options over here. And you can also notice that the legend has been shifted from its original place of right side of the chart to the top side of the chart, but the x-axis remains the same. And the story doesn't end there. We can even explore some more. We can go ahead and select the layout 3 in this, and again the whole concept changes. Now the legend comes at the bottom, and the y-axis line has disappeared over here, and there is no access title over here also, and this pretty much resembles the original charts, the default charts that are created by Excel. So let's explore some more chart layouts in this session. We can go ahead, select the drop down over here, and again click on the layout 4 over this, and now you see there is no chart title over here, and there are indeed the y-axis and the x-axis, and the legend has been shifted from its original place on the right side of the chart to the bottom of the chart. Moving on to layout 5, you can see it's even a better representation. Now I have the option of writing up a chart title over here. Like we did in the previous session, we can have it as sales numbers, like sales figures, and access title I can also input that. But the major change that has happened in this table, in this chart, is that it literally represents this whole table and pastes it over here. Now we have January, February, March not only representing the exact value for product A, but also representing a point for this chart also. So if you want to see what is this bulge all about, you know that it is for February, and if you want to see what is its value for product A, then it is 8199, and for product B it is 1070, 1700 in fact. So we can again move ahead to the sixth layout in this, and there it is. This is another form of a chart title over here, sorry, a chart layout over here, in which you have the option of putting in the chart title, and you have the option of putting in the access title also. But in the end, the only point that will have a representation is that the blue one would have the last ending point for the blue series will have a value indicating that its value is 14,761, and blue is is representing product A. Also, the red line is representing product B and has a value of 13,000, which you can verify from the December values over here. So this is about selecting the different chart layouts in Excel. We're going to discuss about the rest of the layouts in the next session. Thank you for watching.